there are quite a few places where they have built those like insane condos and stuff like that, where they're designed for people never to leave their block. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But whatever. That's those people. They don't leave that block, so fuck them. That's not our problem. Yeah. We're more catering to the people that are from here, or at least are living in the area in which, you know, like they want to be out and about and actually like be a part of the community. Sure. Most of our regulars are from here. A lot of our regulars are actually native to Bushwick. So once in a while you get somebody who'll be like, oh, you know, this isn't a Bushwick spot. And I'm like, that's cool, man. That's your opinion. You're allowed to have that shit. But usually I don't have to fight for that. Usually the regulars come back like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? And then like he comes out there from like Kansas or something, you know? So, the Boobie Trap. Welcome to the fabulous Boobie Trap. Starting out with our pride and joy. This bad boy. She's the heart and soul of Boobie Trap. Our fuck off sign.
You go on Tinder, it's probably every girl's profile.
Yeah, it's pretty much the profile. It's pretty much an interactive bar. I mean, that's pretty much the basis of what you want. A bunch of stuff to like, people can touch and play with. Whole sheets of burlesque girls that you can color with crayons, and you know, there's tons of stuff, man. We also have the man bun special, so if you know anybody who has a dumbass haircut like a man bun, we'll cut that shit right off their fucking head and give them a free bottle. So there's always that.
And people don't realize those are actually the man buns.
Those are our trophies, man.
Yeah. There was like a drunken conversation with a friend. He's like, you know what would be really funny? And I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. And so I got like a piece of poster board and like just drew with a marker. It didn't look pretty at first, and then I made it look nice.
Yeah, but it looks great now.
Yeah.
I thought I knew her, I just stared.
And then this is, I think every bar should have this. Matter of fact, any kind of service. I think every cafe should have this. If you were dealing with customers, you should have this.
Because with somebody that says there's no such thing as a stupid question,
it's stupid.
They're stupid. Some things are gifts.
Yeah, some things are, a lot of things are gifts.
The black naked body up there, that I was literally inside here still like doing everything. It was before we were open, and this crazy crackhead just started like coming over. She just wanted to give me a present. She gave me that with the jewels around it. Yeah. And she was so proud of the jewels.
Yeah, we have.
And I was like, thank you. She's like, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby.
And then there's stuff that's just kind of like our become kind of a staple. Like we have a skeleton that hangs out. Matter of fact, the skeleton right here is what greets people right when they walk in the door usually, right? Mm-hmm. Outside is all the old skeletons that we've had.
Yeah, there's
like Randy, Frankie, and now they're in the graveyard outside. Yeah. So people come and people are real stoked on the skeletons.
Mm-hmm. Also, when we're normally set up, every table has board games built into it too. Yeah. So
that was a big part of like when we first opened up. She was like, I'm so fucking sick of going to bars. And all people do, I think actually when we had this conversation, I was texting.
Yeah.
And you texted me.
Oh yeah, I was.
She texted me like, get off your phone. But we were talking about how, do you see what I'm talking about? She's like, put your fucking phone down, play a board game, that way you're forced to interact with somebody versus be a fucking zombie and stare at a TV or your phone. You know? And I was like, Touche, you got me.
Yeah. Like the first idea behind the bar was I wanted it to be a bartender's bar.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Every bar, and like I'm sure every bartender can attest to this, like you want to say certain things to customers, but you're not allowed to, so you're going to get in trouble by your boss.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of like, you know, every time somebody would ask me where the bathroom is, or no, the question is, do you have a bathroom? It's like, no, we all take turns pissing in the corner. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why, like, one of these signs, like, yes, this is the bathroom, idiot. Like,
and if you get offended by it, you're probably in the wrong place. You know what I mean? There's a fuck off sign.
yeah,
You get the tourists, and so you get the Yelpers, right? So basically, we just wanted to be off Yelp. They wouldn't take us off Yelp, so we started printing up the Fuck Yelp shirts. Those are our Boobie Trap shirts. And then we started flashing back on the people who gave us bad reviews. So if you didn't want to fucking come and talk to us about our problem like a human being, face to face, we're gonna put your fucking shit on blast.
that's when people are like, you know what you should do?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, really? You know what you should do?
Yeah, get your own fucking bar. I've been in Bushwick on and off for 17 years. Bushwick will be Bushwick. It's gonna be the same thing. It's Williamsburg. I always said for the 20-something years I've been here, I was like, that real estate on that water, I called that shit when I first moved here. I was like, this shit eventually will be another part of Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I was fucking right.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking to him about like Koki's and like
And
all
yeah,
those
all that
places,
shit, and it was just like, you know, like, how long until are we sitting where somebody's balcony is? You know what I mean? And sure enough, you know, it took 20 years. Bushwick, while yes, it's ever changing, salute. It's not gonna fucking. It's gonna do like a roller coaster, like dips and dives.
I think that it'll always sustain its authentic
Neighborhood.
persona. And my best friend was in Chicago. She was like at a bar, and the bartender was like, "Oh man, I just got back from New York." He's like, "I got these lighters. It's like the best bar ever." And she's like, "That's my fucking best friend's bar."
Yeah, is that right? We just love the colors.
Yeah.
We're color whores.
Well, it's two things. One is the Goonies movie, because Dada, he's always setting booby traps.
Tanner, where are you going? I'm setting booty traps. Booby traps. That's what I said. I'm setting booby traps.
And
You know,
the other
booby trap.
thing is the bathroom. So the ceiling is all boobs, and they're actually all bath mats. And I had this memory of my grandmother, and I was like, am I making this up? And I Googled it, because she gave her boyfriend this like boob bath mat, a gag gift, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. And then from that point on, I would stand on the chair and scream the word titties when I was a kid. And my mom would get so pissed off, because I would just do it just to embarrass her. And I was like, am I like remembering this right? So I Googled it, and I'm sure as shit this lady was selling them. She's like, these are the last 17 that exist. The manufacturers that make them anymore. I'm like, I'll take them all.
On fire!